Hey there guys, welcome back to A-Level Biology question of the week. This week we're going to look at a wordy question which has quite a tricky set of answer options, and we're going to apply our diagram by drawing it for ourselves, which is a big tip that I would advise you to do in the exam. But let's have a look at the question first. So the question stem starts with, which is the correct statement about the movement of substances absorbed by roots? And we've got four varying statements which we're going to look at one at a time. As I've just mentioned, draw yourself a diagram on your question booklet. There's nothing to stop you doing that, and visualizing something like that is really going to help you. So here's my diagram. Let's look at the first statement. Ions have to pass through cell walls to cross the endodermis. Now, trying to visualize that in your head is really hard, but I can draw all over the diagram that I've just sketched for myself. And so if I draw what they're trying to apply here in the question, we can see that that wouldn't make much sense. Ions have to pass through cell walls to cross the endodermis is incorrect because we have the Casparian strip in the way. That Casparian strip is what surrounds the vascular bundle of the roots. So they actually have to pass through the cell cytoplasm. That means A is wrong. Now the next statement says ions move through the symplastic pathway only until they reach the Casparian strip. We've already identified the Casparian strip, and we should remember from our key terms that the symplastic pathway is the pathway that moves through the cytoplasm of the cells. Now, water, as well as its suspended ions or dissolved ions, will be moving through the cytoplasm. So it doesn't make any sense that the suberin or the Casparian strip, which is present in the cell walls, would prevent that movement at all. As such, B is wrong. The third statement is quite a mean one. Soil water has a more negative water potential than the xylem sap. Now we know that the soil has quite a lot of ions and minerals in it, and that the roots have to actively uptake those minerals to lower the water potential present in the roots. And so I've put those two positive and negative signs on the diagram to visualize that. Now, depending on what sort of soil it is, there's no reason why the soil water couldn't be more negative than the xylem sap. However, what we need to do here is go back to our original statement. Cambridge have been really mean. What is the correct statement about the movement of substances absorbed by the roots? This statement has nothing to do with movement. It's talking about water potential only, and as such, we can get rid of this answer based on the fact that it isn't directly answering the question stem. Our last statement says, water passes through the symplastic pathway along a water potential gradient. Now this is quite a nice to read sentence, and if we draw the symplastic pathway on our diagram, we can see that it is in fact moving through the cytoplasm, and water, through osmosis, only moves down a water potential gradient because it is a passive movement. As such, D is the only correct answer that we've got. Just remember the tip, that if you need a diagram, draw it for yourself, even if you're not given one. Good luck with your revision, good luck for your exams. See you next time.